Hello and welcome to this edition of EMS Now Up Close. I'm Eric Miskell with EMS Now, and today I am speaking once again to Vivek Khanna. He is the Managing Director for INDIC EMS Electronics, an EMS company based in India. Wanted to get a catch up with Vivek today and also talk about Electronica that's coming up here very quickly, at which Vivek and INDIC will be performing, I guess I should say. So Vivek, welcome, and thank you for taking time to meet and speak with me again.
Thanks, Eric, for the same.
Yeah. Let's begin by giving, for those, because it's been a while since we last spoke, give an introduction to INDIC. Who is INDIC?
I'll just give you a very brief about it because I remembered I had a very long chat with you last time. Is that the fastest growing EMS company in India? We have no doubt on that. And we are really competing, not in India, rather than the very matured EMS market in Southeast Asia, like Malaysia and Thailand, and particularly on the electronic manufacturing space. As we say, India is quite matured on the design side, but a long way to go when it comes to manufacturing on the electronic or semiconductor. The great part is that our 70 to 80% revenue comes from global market. So we believe in quality over quantity when it comes to our client base. And when it comes to like our 1 decade journey, a bit more than that, is that we have all sort of certifications required to go to different verticals and the domains.
Okay. Excellent, excellent. Now, I do know, like I said, we have Electronica coming up quickly, and you are actually speaking this year at Electronica at the PCB Forum. What can attendees expect from your presentation?
For me, the most important is state the topic is consider India, compare India. That's a very interesting one. So since we got a new focus by our Indian government when it comes to electronic and semiconductor manufacturing institutions, they have introduced subsidies, almost a 25% subsidies on every investment today we make. This is a very, very recent development. And that's the one which has attracted, all sort of, when it comes to iPhones manufacturing, Foxconns, Wistrons, you name it, Flaxtronics, they've been anything. And when it comes to India's global positioning, it is free from the geopolitical dependencies. INDIC is very clear that we have absolutely no dependencies on China in a direct way. And we always put ourselves as an alternative to China. And I mean, that's the main forte I think I'll be speaking about.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's interesting because what you're saying there, that fits right into the China plus one strategy that many people are employing, and India is emerging as a very solid option for people there. So
that's true. Like, as I said, we have proven ourselves very well in digital domain, but now this is one more area. And I've spent my 2 decades earlier on the telecom software side. But this last decade of my journey in EMS, I think we are very poised about competing with them or giving plus one, as you said.
Yeah. So with India growing as it is, especially in EMS, what are you doing? What is INDIC doing to accelerate its growth?
We have learned a lot in our last 1 decade journey. And so, we are now understood and stressing about the 4 core areas. Firstly, the workforce. We are very confident of making it from 900 to 3,000 people, 3,000 plus. But our focus is still, which was there from the day one, is that 80% will be women. I'm very poised about uplifting the women and giving back to the society. And I mean, of course, you have to compete in the global world with the competitive pricing, but when it comes to women, I'm crystal clear about it. On the infrastructure side, how do we achieve that? Is that we are coming up with a new plant designed and constructed by Simsu, a Japanese company. And I mean, we are going in a go-ahead in a big way by putting about 11 dual lanes SMT lines, the German make. And we are shifting. We have already a good flex of Japanese machines, but now we thought we'll competent it and add it with the German side. And on the IT side, which is my background, we are not only upgrading our SAP from B1, B2 to S4HANA, but also we are going to be the first pointer in Asia to working along with the SAP digital manufacturing, which is meant for a high-tech industry. And we are really coming up as a partner with the SAP India when it comes to this sort of a digital marketing platform. They have just opened it up recently. Organic growth, we are already in the process of almost closing down the acquisition in Michigan, which is a 100% acquisition. A partnership in Thailand, because it's good to have again, there's a lot more to learn. So one partnership which should get underway by year end is sort of a 51-49% with Thailand. And also almost completing the job of having a 3 sales office across continent, places like Sydney, Stockholm, and Houston. So I think with this both organic and inorganic growth, we are expected to reach our revenue growth to 4 to 5 times.
Wow. Congratulations. That's a very, very ambitious and kind of I like the way you're spreading out the footprint around the globe and putting everything in place there.
Yeah, we started late when it comes to manufacturing, but I think the way we did it in last 2 decades in the the IT design side, or the once we've been known for that, I think I have no doubt that we'll do the same accomplishment in manufacturing too, with the we got now from the Indian government.
The new facility that you referenced being built, that's there in the same area. You're in the Bangalore area, right?
It's because in the last 1 decade we have groomed up, and the core for any industry growth is their skilled people, and India, we have abundance of that. So this facility is just next to our existing facility, and it will be purely for export. And again, it also helps because not only this 25% subsidy I talked about for Make in India initiative which Indian government is taking, they also give you 100% exemptions when it comes to the custom duties, things like that, for anything you do for the global world.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you're planning for success and planning for growth here. So congratulations. That's a good plan. I hope to get to India maybe next year and hopefully get to come by and see the facility. So,
and we'll treat you with the Indian curry too.
I like that. So, hey, now tell me, let's talk Electronica. You're not just speaking there. You also have a booth there. I believe it's in Hall A1. You have your own booth. You will be exhibiting there, and people can come and meet you there. Tell us about that. And if people want to meet with you, how should they go about setting that up?
Thanks for asking that question, because yes, we are on Hall A1. Our booth number is 640, and we'll be there, as you said, all the 4 days from November 12th to 15th. It's not, I mean, I'm having a whole contingent of team because we see that when we attended last time, there were a lot of queries about testing side on the, the manufacturability NPI side, not just even the re-engineering side, not just manufacturability side. So I have a whole team of about 15 people coming with me so that we can address the queries right out there. And on the speaker sessions, yes, in the Hall A1, on the date November 13th, I'll have a 30-minute session on the topic I talked about, which is considering India, from 12:45 p.m. to 13:50 p.m. So I'll repeat, please, if possible, tell your audience to come and encourage me or hear me out for this 30-minute session on November 13th, Hall A1 at 12:45 p.m.
Good. Yeah, that's in that PCB forum there, which is right by the IPC booth. And I think it's very close to your booth as well. It's right, if I remember the map correctly, it's right around the corner there. So, and Hall A1 is the place to be. So people who are listening to this is, we're going to be spending I'll be spending most of my time in that hall as well. And that's always a very good place to get information and to meet people, is at the forums that they run there in the marketplace. So so I look forward to that. I will attend and cheer enthusiastically. So
looking forward of meeting you there and the people who are listening to me.
yeah. And I know that there is through your website, they can get further information, and I believe they can they? And I believe they can also schedule if they wish to meet or indicate that.
That will be great. Yes, they
Yeah.
can. We are looking forward of some, if they can fix up or they can work out a calendar meeting with us. We are all the time available, we and my team, to, address and really show you what we are not only capable about, what is our growth plans and things like that, with the few things I just spoken last 3 minutes.
Yeah, perfect. Well, Vivek, I look forward to seeing you there in Munich. It'll be good to finally meet in person. We've done this a few times virtually, so I encourage everybody watching to who are attending Electronica, please come to Hall A1, booth 640, and say hello to Vivek and see what it is that they have to offer. And I love that tagline, the kind of consider and compare India, right? So I think that's excellent, and I wish you success, sir.
Thank you very much, and thanks for inviting me for this talk. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely, sir. We will see you in Germany.
Same here, likewise.
Thank you.
Thank you.